Welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. And man, it's a full throttle kind of day. Gonna be interesting to see how our captains fare as they step in the ring and try to battle with the inlet. And this is going to bring us to the first round of our competition, and here in the first round, the boats are going to toss a Chaperel in the ring to see how it fares against Haulover Inlet. Let's go ahead and get our competition started and see how we roll. So the Chaperel's coming out a little slow. He probably needs a little more throttle than this. He's got to get that bow up, and man, I'm pretty sure right there he just stuffed it. It was tough to see, but I saw the water come off the windshield, and we're probably going to have to go back to the replay on this one because that's the only real incident they had. Other than that, they made it out okay. But right here, we're going to see they come up over the top of this wave, and here we go. Yes, right there. The bow is underwater. You're going to see the water come off the windshield in a moment as well, kind of the sign that it happened, and this crew will wind up taking a loss for the boats in the first round. Now that they're down 1-0, the boats are going to try and secure a win by tossing a safe boats in the ring and letting the Coast Guard get them on the board. And here we go, our crew is making their way toward the mouth of Haulover. They've got the throttle opened up on this one, going to try and let the boat do the work. Now, these safe boats are notorious for eating Haulover and other waves up. I mean, that's what they're designed to do, is get out there in nasty conditions and get the boys in orange where they need to be quickly and safely, and it's doing that job exactly to a T right here as they're working their way straight into the mouth of Haulover. They're not going to have any issues at all, and the Coast Guard's going to go ahead and put the boats on the board, and we're going to move to a 1-1 tie as we advance into the third round of our competition. And here in the third round, the boats are going to toss a Midnight Express in the ring to try and see if they can get ahead on Haulover. But let's see how this crew fares as they do pull a risky move here as well as they load the bow of this boat up. And our guys, having a little bit too much fun, winds up getting knocked back down. Haulover says, "Sit down, my good sir." And this crew, they're going to be in for a little bit of a pounding. It's incredible to see this many people in the bow of the boat. The boat appears to be doing okay, but if everybody was behind the helm, they wouldn't be taking the beating they're taking. Like our guy who tried to stand up earlier now is having to lay down completely on the chair, banging against the girl behind him. Unfortunately, in this one, I'm going to go ahead and give Haulover the win, even though the boat made it out okay. It's just a little too dangerous for my blood, but that's going to bring us to the fourth round of our contest. Haulover's now up 2-1, and the boats are going to toss a Sylvan Boats. This is an interesting one. I haven't seen one of these come through Haulover ever, I don't believe, but our crew's heading out, and they're at least hugging the north side of the inlet. They've got a good pace that's working for them. And man, I'm quite surprised on this one that this crew just decided to go out and tackle it, but they're going to sneak right around that north corner, and they're going to make it out without incident, and this crew's going to wind up taking a win for the boats in the fourth round, and that's going to bring us to the fifth and final round of our competition. The boats have tied it up. We are now tied at 2 apiece, and here in the fifth round, we're going to feature a Von Dutch stepping in the ring, trying to close it out for the boats, hoping to take a win for our crew today. This is a risky call. So they've got the hatch open in the front of the boat, which means if they take a wave over the bow, that water is going down that hatch and into the interior of the vessel. But our crew's going to risk it anyway, and they're working their way out. We're getting a little spray over the side, and coming over the back of the boat, our crew's trying to chill in the very stern, as we can see, and they decide, no, we're getting wet, and we're going to move up and try and stay dry in this one. This one's a close call. The boat appears to be okay, but again, they force the crew to move from the stern to the front. What do you guys think? Win or loss? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to let you guys hash this one out. So let us know in the comments, and we'll let you know who won this episode in the next episode of Boats vs. Haulover, and we'll shout a few of you guys out who voted there as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.